Okay guys, I'm gonna go ahead and record another video for you guys since I've missed out on so much with you guys. Um, okay, this video will be, I'm gonna title this video the hair dictionary. So this video would be for like newbies. You're just starting out your hair journey. You hear like people talking about different words, like you hear them talking about cold washing or pre-pooing or deep conditioning or moisturizing, and you're wondering what does all of these words mean. So this video will be basically explaining some of the common used hair terms for you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with moisturizing. Moisturizing, in essence, means you're applying a moisture-based product to dry hair without washing it out. And when moisturizing, is normally recommended that you use water-based product, which is an example of a water-based moisturizer would be the Neutrogena Triple Moisture that I have been telling you guys about. And how you can know whether or not a moisturizer is water based is when you look at the ingredients listing. For example, when you look at the ingredients listing on this body, you'll see that water is the first listed ingredient. This is how you know that the product is water based. When it comes down to moisturizers too guys, I would recommend that you guys stay away from um moisturizer that contains mineral oil or something called petroleum or something like, I think it's called petroleum. Let me just double check for you guys. Yeah, it's petroleum. Those two products, they don't moisturize the hair. All they do is coat the hair and clog your pores. So it's not, I wouldn't advise you guys getting a moisturizer with mineral oil in it. Okay, let's move on to the next term. The next term would be sealing. Sealing is what sealing in essence mean is you're applying a natural oil. You're applying a natural oil to lock in the moisture in your hair. For instance, after you apply the moisturizer in your hair, you're gonna apply some oils to your ends, and to the rest of the hair to seal in the moisture, so the moisture stays in your hair for a longer period of time, right? Example of oils you can seal it as sealing with, as you guys know, it's like castor oil. You can seal with extra virgin coconut oil. You can seal with extra virgin olive oil. You can seal with a mixture of all of them, whichever works for you. And I would recommend that you guys moisturize and seal your hair like one time per day or 2 times per day, depending on how your hair holds moisture. Okay, let's move on to co-washing. Some of you guys may hear people talking about co-washing. What does co-washing really mean, right, guys? Co-washing is when you co-washing is washing your hair with conditioner only, right, instead of shampoo. So for instance, normally when I wash my hair, I use my Cream of Nature shampoo. When you're co-washing, you would only use a conditioner to wash your hair. And normally when you're when people co-wash, they normally don't use like thick conditioners. Like for instance, they use like a little light conditioners, like probably like the VO5 Moisture Milk. Yeah, conditioners like that. So it's co-washing is when you wash with conditioner instead of shampoos. Okay, and people may tend to co-wash because co-wash tends to kind of retain moisture in the hair, because certain shampoos that people use can tend to dry out the hair because they contain sulfates. So some people tend to prefer to co-wash their hair instead of using a conditioner, instead of using a shampoo that will dry out their hair. Let's move on to pre-pooing. Pre-pooing is the art of when you prepare your hair before shampooing. So you can pre-poo by applying oils to your hair. You can pre-poo by applying conditioner to your hair. You can pre-poo by doing what I told you guys that I do. I normally pre-poo with my protein treatment. That's what worked for me. So I pre-poo with it on dry hair, and then I wash my hair, I shampoo my hair, and then deep condition my hair. Okay, so that's pre-pooing for you guys. Let's move on to, let me see, leave-in conditioner. Leave-in conditioner is a quick way of applying added moisture back into your hair after shampoo and conditioner. And of course, I told you guys the two leave-in conditioners that I use. I use the Aqua Vitamin Leave-In, and I use the Neutrogena Triple Moisture Silk Leave-In Cream that serves as a leave-in conditioner and a moisturizer. Stretching. Some of you guys may be watching videos on YouTube and hear like gurus talking about stretching your relaxers. What you may be asking, what is stretching and what does it really do for your hair? Stretching is prolonging the period of time that you get a relaxer, right? So instead, for instance, of getting it, like most hairdressers may recommend that you guys get relaxers every 6 weeks, right? Stretching would be like saying that you go 8 weeks, 10 weeks, 12 weeks, 14 weeks, 16 weeks, whichever period of time you think best works for your hair. Line of demarcation. Right, guys, you may be watching videos and you hear people talk about line of demarcation. The line of demarcation is, in a sense, where your relaxed hair and your new growth meet. So, for instance, when your hair is growing in, your new growth is here, your relaxed hair would be right here. So it would be in between the both of them, where both of your hair textures meet. So that is the line of demarcation. Let me move on to the next term for you guys. The next term, let me see if I'm missing out anything for you guys. Okay, low manipulation. You guys may ask. You may low manipulation basically means leave your hair alone. So you're gonna put it in a style that you don't have to touch your hair for a time. So you know, sometimes, especially when you're stretching, the less you have to manipulate your hair, the better it is for you. So example of low manipulation style would, for instance, be like a braid out. You would do your braid out and then you would leave your hair for a couple of days, and you won't have to comb it or do anything like that. That would be termed like a low manipulation style. Protective styling. Protective styling means wearing your hair up in a style that doesn't put strain on your edging and keeps your hair and your ends off your clothes or your body. So a protective style would be, for example, catching your hair in one and bunning it, or doing like a nice, like, you call it again, I don't know the word I'm looking for now, guys, brain freeze. Like, or doing your hair in like a wrap, you know, like the styles that they do, like when you're going to church, where you put your hair up and you wrap it, or braiding your hair and pinning it up, whichever. As long as your hair is off your body and off your shoulders and off your clothes, it would be basically termed a protective style. Let me see if I'm missing anything else, guys. A braid out. A braid out is braiding braiding your hair in sections while your hair is damp or dry, and then when it's fully dry, now you pull out the braid and you style it. Okay. Let me see, guys, if there's anything else. Dusting. When you hear people talking about dusting, that they dust their hair, is basically a light, giving your hair like a light trim. For instance, when you trim your hair, you do like probably like an inch. When you dust your hair, you probably take off like 3/4 of an inch, or not as much. So that will technically be dusting. Let me move on to the next term, clarifying. You may be hearing people talking about clarifying. What does clarifying really mean? Clarifying means to remove, that you're removing buildup from your hair. So for instance, to do that, you would get like a clarifying shampoo. The shampoo that I showed you guys in my hair regimen, which is the olive oil creamy aloe shampoo, is also a clarifying shampoo. Or you have other brands of cheapy shampoos, like VO5 makes a clarifying shampoo. You have several other companies that make clarify shampoos. Okay, let me move on to my next term for you guys. Breakage. What does breakage really mean? It's broken pieces of hair without the white bulb. So breakage would be like small pieces of hair, probably like this, or these are just small pieces of hair that you see when you comb your hair. Let's move on to shedding. Shedding is strands of hair with white bulbs on the root of the with white bulbs on the extreme tip of the hair. So for instance, when you see, like, I have a habit of, when I comb my hair and I see hair come out, I have a habit of always taking the hair and just looking at the hair to see if it's actually a shedded hair or a breakage hair, a breaking hair. I always do that. It's like a bad habit. I just always like to do it to see, to tell or to determine what my hair really needs, if my hair is breaking because I'm lack of protein or moisture or whatever. I normally always observe my hair strands. So that is shedding. Let's move on to the next term. See if I'm missing anything for you guys. Okay, you guys may hear like a lot of people mentioning like texlaxing. What does texlaxing really mean? Texlaxing means applying the relaxer to loosen the curl pattern in your hair to make it manageable. So you're not gonna make it stay to the point where it's straight. Like for instance, you guys see that my hair is relaxed straight. When you texlax, your hair is not relaxed straight like this. It's more left with more of a pattern in your hair. So that's in essence what texlax means. Let's move on to the next term. Overlapping. Overlapping means applying relaxer to already relaxed hair instead of just focusing on the root. So when you get a touch up, you're only supposed to relax the root of your hair. You have some people who normally relax all of their hair when they relax their hair, and that's just crazy. That is overlapping. You're always only supposed to relax your new growth. So that's what overlapping means. Let's move on to the next term. Overprocessing or overprocess means when you leave the relaxer on your hair too long. So you leave it on your hair longer than the standard recommended time that the relaxer bottles recommend that you leave it on your hair. Let me move on. Let me see if I'm leaving out anything, guys. Those are most of the ones that are coming to me right now. Let me go through some of the acronyms that are used when we're on the hair journey as well. You may see people write stuff like EL. EL means hair length. You have NL. NL means your hair is at your neck length. SL means shoulder length. APL means your hair is at your armpit length, which would be right here. BSL means broad strap length. BSB means below your shoulder blade. MBL means mid-back length. WSL means waist length. NG means new growth. BC means you got a big chop. EVOO means extra virgin olive oil. EVCO means extra virgin coconut oil. JBCO means Jamaican black castor oil, one of my favorite oils ever. NTM means Neutrogena triple moisture, which is my favorite moisturizer, as you guys know. Next you have, let me see, NNT, the mane and tail. Guys, I totally forgot when I was doing my hair regimen a while ago. I totally forgot to show you guys the mane and tail detangler. This is a must in your hair journey, for me at least, especially when your hair gets longer, because when your hair gets long, it tends to tangle a lot, so you have to invest in a good detangler. I totally forgot to show you guys. So yeah, so next Let me see if I'm leaving anything out for you guys. Yeah, that's pretty much a good dictionary for you guys. We have many other terms out there that we use during our hair journey as well, but these are some of the main ones that I went through for you guys. And I hope this video was helpful to you guys. And of course, should you have any questions or concerns, feel free to leave it down in the bottom bar, or you can always inbox me as well. And that's it, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.